Y'all doing good? Finally Friday, man. Feels good. Let's see, race mode. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, super item is mine. I believe. Let's see. Ooh. 95% full bags? No bueno. Yo, Spurb, what's up, man? How's it going, my dude? Oops. Let me see. Delete. Just gotta check this chest, see if there's anything. Dog shit loot. Very well, but what about yourself, dude? It's Friday, man, so I'm doing great, buddy. Glad you're doing good too. Come on now, blues. There's too much techno in this Polaris tune. Boom, 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 ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-dum, bum. Hello, Mr. Student. Too early? Maybe in New York, but in Norway the day is almost done. How's it going? Boom, 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 boom. I click join on the race, but it says waiting for host. It does? That's weird. Send on invites again. Maybe you gotta try like a slash reload. Are you appearing as offline? If you appear as offline on Battle.net, it might be fucked. Yo, Kevin, how's it going, man? Yeah, it's 7:53 a.m. going well. Just very hot here and bad again today. Today is pretty cold in Norway. It's windy as fuck. So I'm chilling. I really got a vendor after this. Holy fuck. Boom, 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 boom. It seems that you might be offline. Oh shit, you're absolutely right. I'm an idiot. I am. There we go. ENT joined in. Spurb joined in. God. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Who's that boy? 53 Danish months. Beautiful. Yo, Muses, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate. Fuck. Missed the elevator. Appreciate that. How's it going? You excited about the weekend? Got some sick plans? Amateur? Damn right. Me, Trouble? Me and Trouble go hand in hand. Bum, 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 Boom, 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 boom. What the fuck is this kind of spam bullshit? Get away. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. I read the first two lines and I was like, yeah, bad. I got a couple of words into it. Mm-hmm. This is not the bot message. I got that part. And I'm doing good in all plans, which are the best plans once in a while. How are you? I'm good. It's Friday. I'm always good on Fridays. Who isn't? Unless you're working weekends. That's gonna suck. But I don't. Okay, now the bags are clear. Ready to make billions. What is this one? Stylish green? I'll keep that. Movie wine? Always. Taco and wine on a Friday, yeah. I had a crap morning, but I turned it around, so it's going for a great Friday. What happened on the morning? Well, actually, watched the World Cup when USA played on Wednesday night. They won, of course, and that means so did I. I watched Norway play on Sunday. It's going to be a good one. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. I do have to, well, it's like 10 p.m. my time, so I can't go to bed. Just gotta stay up late. The game. I think anti-seizure meds in the evening, but when I fall asleep, I was supposed to wake up at 4. Feeling the consequences of that. Wasn't great. My body recovered. I'm doing good now. Slight headache. Meaning you forgot to take the meds. I see. I see. I also had a strange night. I had like, when I woke up, I could recall like 7 different dreams. Now I don't remember any of them, no. But I remember them all just as I woke up. Slept like absolute fucking shit. I also dreamt that I don't use an alarm in the morning because I always wake up early enough. But I dreamt that an alarm was going off, and then I was like panicking as I woke up, and then I checked the time, and it was like 2 a.m. And then the dreams, they kept on going. Bow, bow. Maybe sexy dreams. I think a maximum of one of them might have been kinda sexy. I don't know. Maybe. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone you've talked to slept like shit? Huh. Maybe it's that day. What day is it today? The 3rd of July. The day before the 4th of July. Just dream of a cute day. Not one in particular. Oh, you mean Oki? Always do. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. What is yo Spurb? Are you a Nomer as well? Looks like it, based on the items you've picked up. Boom, boom, boom. Nook and his Red Bulls. You'll be watching. He can crawl all over the walls, considering an exorcism. Noki's old, so like the effect that Red Bull has on Nook is just he's able to walk. Uncle Bubby. Appreciate the follow, man. Ruby, how's it going? Where's Noki? Well, it's early. It's 2 p.m. Noki works until like, what, 4? 4:30 p.m.? On the walls. He doesn't have the physique for that. Do, 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. How come you live so early? I go live? I always go live early on Fridays because on Friday evenings I drink wine and pass out on the couch. That's why. I mean, I'm usually home early every single day unless I got some bullshit meetings that I need to do like in person. But it's just I always wait with the stream so that more people like home from work and shit I can actually attend them. But on Fridays I like to stream early. Is live not live? You read proper. I don't need to write proper. That's true. Proper is not with double P's, by the way. Back in high school? It was a new high school. In the high school. High schoolception. What's up? God damn, it's the danske legende. Nikolai, the one and only. What's good, my dude? Maybe I stutter? It's 2026, that's socially acceptable. No one even makes fun of people that stutters anymore, man. Like kids these days growing up, they're having it easy. I saw you were doing Nomer. I thought you might need some tips from you. I do. The Nomer legend. 15 years and still... Not 15 years, dude. 10. I'll get him. It's going to be ease. And I'm going to sell him for more than a spectral tiger cub. It's going to be good. Boom, 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 boom. How's it going, Mom, man? Didi. It's going great, dude. Friday. Fuck yeah. What about you, dude? What are you up to? Student, why are you not doing the streams in Polish? That is a great question, my friend. Seeing that I'm speaking fluently Polish, I could. But I don't think there's that many people from Poland watching, so that wouldn't be ideal. I started fishing, still not catch a single fish, but one day. You started fishing, nice. I've been to Denmark fishing, actually. You guys got some great places for sea trout. Are you fishing, like fly fishing? I am watching? What would be you? Polish? Yeah, no problem. Not much thinking about storing the retail auction, so I don't really care for retail at the moment, but there were too many and I can't be ours. That's always you. Like, yo, Didi, did you try and play? No. had to redo my UI. Can't be arsed. DD, did you fix your no? Couldn't be arsed. I don't know, I have a thing on with 2 hooks that looks like a fish. If you were fly fishing, you would have known. That's not fly fishing, no. Like trying to get a pike? Those fuckers can be big, man. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Pike tastes disgusting. I never had it. You know what a halupki is? Of course. My first time fishing for pike at 115 centimeter one. Haven't beaten it since. Oh shit. Pike, sea trout, and perch is mainly what I can catch. I just want to eat them. But I only catch grass like seaweed. You're hitting the bottom, man. Yo, Kelvig, what's good? Have you ever had halupki? No, it tastes like shit. I've heard. What up, boys? Yo, Craven, what's good, dude? Was my first hook on the top of a tree. Apparently, you're not supposed to swing it backwards. Well, I mean, if you are, then you got to make sure that you know what's behind you. World's first 10-stream streak. Chilling in LBRS. Nice. There's no gaming for me today. Got plans the whole week. That's not a good enough excuse. You realize that, right? What the fuck, dude? Do G-Channel not work cross-region? No add-ons do. Right now we're using a loot race. But you can't do invites cross-region ever since the changes to add-ons in Midnight pre-patch. Gonna try to convince some of the boys to take a weekend trip to Sweden or Norway. I got a feeling you guys got more fish. I don't think it works like that, man. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I enjoyed beating DNA on the challenges. So that kind of sucks, but not that much to do with it, I guess. Hopefully Blizzard will, like, fuck it up again, or unfuck it. Bum, 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 bum. Is it true, though, that I don't need bait on? I use some corn, but ChatGPT told me to stop and just cast a fishing finger with hooks on out. Yes, that's true. You don't need bait on, like bait on the lure, like your what you call a hook, like small fish with hooks on. You don't need to apply bait on that. Now, if you only fish with a hook, like literally the line and then just a hook on, it doesn't look like a fish, it's just a hook, then yes, you will use bait. With spaghetti code, anything is possible? Yeah, I mean, obviously Blizzard wouldn't unfuck it on purpose. It would be it wouldn't be an intentional fix. It would just happen. Roy was good, dude. Do you only do fly fishing or do you do regular fishing? All sorts. You went live earlier than usual today, did I? What time is it? 2 slightly, yes. Ba-da, ba-da, do, 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. Still surprised that Blister let mages out her pet back. I sniped your mech builder overalls for 2k. How do you feel? Did I sell overalls for 2k? I mean, the only reason I sell mech builders for 2k is because someone else has them posted for 2k. Because I undercut regardless, or undercut is the wrong word, I guess. I match the lowest price regardless. I think it's unlikely for England to win. I mean, I want England to win just because if Norway wins over Brazil, they're meeting whoever wins that match, right? And it would be very cool if Norway played Brazil, beat them, and then played England and beat them as well. Like, that would be sick. Yeah, not gonna happen, see? Not just joking because you were farming homer, wasn't you? Yeah, I didn't think I had one on the auction house, but I sometimes lose track. Sometimes I sell something and I'm like, wait, shit, did I have that? Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. That's because I only stream once a month, buddy. My man. 56. How's it going, Banshee? No, Roy. I didn't. I have a slight crush on Erling Haaland. You're like the first person that I've heard ever say that. I have like it's one thing to have like a man crush on him because he's like the fucking GOAT, right? He's really good. But I have no problem saying that a man is attractive. Like I don't think that makes you gay at all. I can say like that, dude, that's an attractive guy. But Haaland? No. I mean, he gets some kind of aura just for being like one of the best strikers in the world, right? But if you didn't know, if you just saw him out in the street, he doesn't even have eyebrows. He is kind of funny looking. So fun to watch. It's fun to watch. I agree. I think that's hot. I mean, I don't judge you, do you? I saw I was watching a highlight on the game, but didn't watch the entire game. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I did math. Almost 4.5 years that I've been around here. Damn, time is running fast. 4.5? Holy shit, you did some quick math, didn't you? Have you gotten the reality check yet? Not yet. Not yet. I mean, the US team is better now because they have more. There's more people on the US team that plays in Europe, right? I think they had like last game. I think they had like 2 people who played in the US. The rest of them were playing in like, well, England, Germany, Italy. You know, They haven't lived in the US since they were born. Show me how high the sales figures are for your items. What items? You still running that place? Yeah, I'm doing it 100 runs, man. Eventually, I'll get to 100 runs. If you were to move from Norway, where would you live? Somewhere like slightly similar, I guess, like Denmark, Finland. I'd even do Switzerland as well. Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about, Banshee. No Modot? Not Sweden though? No, I said somewhere similar. England is the only correct dude. Not even English people wants to live in England. Balogun playing for the US is crazy. His parents are Nigerian and English. What happened was that he was born in New York on vacation in the US, not letting his mother fly home. It's stupid. Most of the players they want to play, most of the players that plays for the US, they want to play for the US or they chose to play on the US team because they wouldn't be on like their actual team, right? Like there's some people that could have played for England, but they know they wouldn't have been drafted for England because they're not good enough. Why not the US? I've been to the US a couple of times now. I feel like I've seen enough countries to realize that US is not the place. Not for me. Not Germany, though. Not over... I've been to Germany many times, too. Some places are nice, but wouldn't live there over, like, Finland, Switzerland, Denmark, no. At least in Switzerland, you're already accustomed to the prices. Yeah, it's the same as Norway. Oh no, not Denmark. We don't want you here. That's kind of rude, man. Danish people love me, dude. They love me. Let's vendor so I can make room for my super item. There's so many Norwegians in my city at the moment. They all come in Mercedes GLE or BMW X6. Does that make you jealous? Yeah, kinda. You know, you gotta stop keeping up with the Jonases, Nikolai. 9 out of 10 times when you see someone in a car like that, I can guarantee you it comes with a fucking huge auto loan. The bank owns the car, not they. Sometimes, Nine Fingers. They should tax you more? I'm getting taxed 50%, but how much do you want them to take? Yeah, see? I'm also getting taxed 50%. You didn't have a job. What do you mean? Like 50% of zero is still zero, man. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not winning. Embarrassing. Losing to Spurb and Ant-Man. Any pet farms today? We need people for that. Spurb is here, but fucking Kelvig is ditching all of us. Student really wants to suffer a black tabby. I mean, I got a black tabby when me and Kelvig did the hill spread items. Then student, yeah, I did. So I'm good on that. I need like everything else though. Bum. 2 hours. Bedtime then. Island expeditions would also be nice. Usually do those with Vimy. But I haven't seen Vimy since he said he broke up with his girlfriend and he was going to go out for a drive. Feels bad, man. Do I want to go to the gym today? Do I really want to go 5 times in a week? Nah. That doesn't seem like a lot of fun on a Friday. Fuck it. Island expeditions. Yeah, they were great. England game is at 2 a.m., so I have to keep a bad sleep schedule. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Classic. That would be awesome. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. England's route to the final is by far the hardest, by the way. We always get screwed over. What do you mean it's the hardest? Look at Portugal, man. What do you mean? I mean, they met Croatia, and then they're meeting Spain, right? Like, it's tough. The fuck do you mean England has the hardest route? Dude, all these excuses, man, is stupid. Can we join from NA now? I have a sad message about that, Nexic. Like Samnest, who made the add-on loot race, he looked into the option of inviting cross-region, and it's not possible. It got nuked with the add-on changes that Blizzard did with Midnight pre-patch. Like, it's no longer possible. Mexico is harder than Croatia. Yeah. And then you meet who? You meet Brazil or Norway. You're telling me that's easier than Spain? Oh, you're telling me that isn't? There we have him. Samnus, what's up, dude? I finally joined on my EU then. That's the spirit. Boom, boom, boom. Blizzard Days fun. Yeah. I don't think that Blizzard intentionally did that though. They were like, nah, we're not gonna let these add-ons work cross region. I just think it was like a result of the combat nuking of add-ons that they did. Not intentional. Everyone should join EU. It's the superior region by far. But I ain't doing no more. You can do whatever you want to do. It's fine. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Down, 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 down. Superior, about 150k more for a token. That's just because there's a healthier economy in EU. Shit, what up? Yo, Shadow, what's up, dude? Boom, 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 boom. Well, DD? Probably. Anything that sucks in the game, it's DD. That's for everything else that's wrong with the world. Next sick. On NA, I was selling skeletal longswords for 50k in high pop. Yeah, that's good. I used to do that on EU as well. That's a while ago. What gold farm would you suggest for someone who doesn't own Midnight but has a level 60 and 70 characters trying to farm for WoW token to play Classic? You have many level 60 and 70 characters. You could run them through Naxxramas. Like, Naxxramas is very good gold if you're going to be solo farming. You run it for the War Torrent scraps, which is the steady gold, and then you gamble on the lamented pieces. Oh yeah, I agree. I don't think it was on purpose or intentional when they first did it either. I remember when they did it, and I like randomly sent out lack invites one day, and there was like a couple of dudes in the chat was like, "Wait, I got your invite, student," and they were NA. Frozen runes are okay too. Depends. It should be timed. Last time I did it, and it was a while ago. I did the math on it, and it wasn't worthwhile to spend the additional time to pick up the frozen runes. But it depends, of course. If you also just have like a limited amount of characters, it's you might as well. Winterguard pickpocket farm? Nah. You'd even be better off during Is the midsummer event still active? Yeah. They put out the fires, buy the pets, sell those. A classic with the gifted sub. What a guy. Mama classic. Oh. Kind of you, buddy. How much gold is the territory with the new Nax thing? Like, each lamented piece depends on what realm you play on. But if you realistically want to get like a full territory set, it's quite expensive. It would cost you like over 3 million gold. I go gym. I'll stay home Saturday and Sunday anyway. See you in 1 hour-ish. If you're still here, I'll still be here. Enjoy. Damn, now I can't watch ads. God damn. I bet they're good. Yeah, it's expensive because you need vendor materials. So it's going to cost you like, I don't remember the exact amount, but like 2.6 million gold in just raw gold for the vendor materials or some bullshit for the full set. Have you heard of the Ban Imminent student? Recently discovered him and I think you'd like him. I know of him, yeah. They're Swedish. What do you think one max run makes an average? I don't know. I made a couple of videos about it, like the average amount you get per hour without any RNG, right? That's without counting in the lamented items, just the War-Torn Scrap and Frozen Runes. So there's two different ways you could farm it. The best way is having a lot of alts and running the entire thing, right? The second way of farming it is just taking one toon and doing it over and over and over again. Like, you don't kill any bosses. You just kill the trash of each wing before you reset. Yo, Toppers, what's up, man? Boom, boom, boom. The UK government will now reward people for walking under the new scheme. People who walk 30 minutes a day or a marathon a month will be rewarded with incentives and discounts. You know why they're doing this, right? Like, people that can't stay in shape. Like, it's a cost. Like, the government has to take the cost. If you're unhealthy and you don't move, the government, they have to pay for that, man. It costs the government a lot of money. How did the government prove that? Well, you gotta download this non-shady app that tracks your movements and whereabouts. The UK government is already tracking you, so they'll know. I just gave all my ID details and where I am to the government. They already know. Be careful so you don't share any memes to friends. You could go to jail, Snores. Doesn't the UK arrest people for harmful tweets? They do. Well, harmful. I wouldn't even categorize them as harmful. But yeah, like, you can make fun of royalty. And you're fucked. Boom, boom, ba ba boom. It's weird how everyone worries about the government tracking, but it's cool with all the nanobots that are in the diet Coca-Cola. Well, if you just drink the Coca-Cola Snorris' sister's way, you just swallow fast. The nanobots won't survive. Bum, 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 bada, bada, bum, bum. Come on, chest. Let's go. Bum, bada, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Feral cat joined the race. Oh shit, it's on. There's only 14 minutes left though, Nexic. Is that going to be enough? Bum, bum, bum. Do you change dungeons after the timer or just reset? I've never seen one of these races live before. It's I do change. I never do the same dungeon like 2 challenges in a row. If that makes sense. If that's the question. Like I do 10 runs of Nomer, and when I'm done with those, I would change farm, do something different. I just get 2 heavier Marauders Ease. If it's not in the challenge, it doesn't count. You know that, man. Dude, I haven't had anything good yet. Shit game. Bum, bum, bada, 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 bum. Did you see the disallowed goal of Croatia last night? I saw. I didn't see the game. I just saw highlights of the game. Yeah. There's been a lot of weird calls by refs this World Cup, and I understand why. I always feel like there's like weird shit by the refs because there's refs from like all over the world. So you have like refs from, let's say, Africa, and they're used to a completely different style of playing football and like different thresholds and all of that. And then you have some clown from Canada where shit is different again. So you're always going to get some. But yeah, that one was bad. Other bullshit? Yes. I agree. If you only had to choose one dungeon to farm for Transmog to sell, which would it be? Probably Sulfarak in that case, because Sulfarak has a lot of like decent mid-tier items from like the Jade set, Vanguard, Glorious, Bloodlust, etc. And then you can also get like Glorious Legs, you can get Skullflame, Shield, T-Boo, Blade of Hannah, like big ticket items as well. You were saying, student? Oh shit, you got one? Dude, I was asking you if that was enough. Yo, Detro, what's up, man? In 2002? The Loot Race add-on is better than Lack, by the way. I agree that like both Loot Race and Loot Appraiser are a challenge, both very simple, basic add-ons, but Samnest, the simplicity of Loot Race is better than Loot Appraiser Challenge. Mainly because of how the, in my opinion, how the invite system works. It was smooth enough to join with Loot Appraiser Challenge, but it's even smoother with Loot Race. I also like the UI, like this section of it. If there was one thing that I would change, it's the that might be a bit too technical, but you can see how the reset, the amount of dungeons that I've farmed. If I keep it like this, you see, I can't see it now. If I only want to see this many items on the top drop list, I can't see how many dungeon runs I've done. But if I pull it down, I can see it. If that makes sense. Like now I see it, but I don't want to see that many items. Maybe I only want to see this many. And then it works. But if I want to see slightly... You see? It's like... It's not consistent. Sometimes it follows. Sometimes it doesn't. Like this is too close. But that's like the only thing, UI-wise. Thank you. Yeah, we're actually working on that. Nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Bum, bum. Another thing that would be kind of cool is how do I explain it? Kind of like an end screen when a race is finished. Like right now, when the timer runs out, I get like a chat message, right? Like the race is over, student is the winner. And that's good enough for most people, but for me as a streamer, if people didn't catch the last minutes of a challenge or the race, they don't know the outcome. So when the race finishes, if it had like an end screen thingy so you could see the results before you start a new one. I'll find out when the sword drops in episode 22. Now you must give it to me for guessing right. That would be nice. Wouldn't mind giving it to you either if I could finish it. What are the best servers for selling old stuff? It's like classic is saying it's full in high pops. Endscreen was added about 2 updates ago? What? I mean, I updated my add-on last time we were chatting about it. Oh, I see there's a new update. See? Great minds think alike. Yeah, I'm bad at updating add-ons in general. Like, I don't update any add-ons until something is broken. If something is broken, I'm like, shit, wait, maybe there is an update. And then I go and check. You're doing some group farms after this? I kind of feel island expeditions, actually. Need 2 people for that. Oh. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, that's a good question. Yo, Samnus, do you know if it counts, if loot race counts the island expedition loot? Loot appraiser challenge didn't, but gold party challenge did, because the loot information was sent through like silent whispers, so it manages to catch the island expedition loot. So every patch, yeah. Updating it almost daily according to people's feedback. Yes, because Ludicrous Challenge took the information about the loot that you received through the loot window, right? But Ludicrous or Gold Party Challenge, whenever you picked up loot, you would send Whisper the items you picked up, and that's how the add-on got the data. So it was able to also include Island Expedition loot. I update manuals daily or check for updates every day. Really? I never do that unless it's like there's been a big patch or some shit. Then I do it more frequently. Bum, bum. Like one of the biggest airlines got sold out of plane tickets to New York when like 10 minutes after Norway won the last World Cup match. The tickets got sold out instantly. Plane tickets. That was wild. Shit, that was my last run. I should probably send away some of these lockboxes. This was like probably the worst 10 Noma runs that I've had so far. In these, like since I started doing it again. It's been pretty bad. What did I get? Best item, Bandit Shield. Absolute fucking garbage. Holy fuck, that's bad. I lost to everyone. GG Disturb, man. He takes the win. God damn. Let's see. Oh, I should probably go on. Where's that druid? This guy. The rule in Times Square. That was the last game. This is for the upcoming game. Yo, new add-on name? Loot Race. Muton. Okay. Does anyone want to join Island Expedition? You got to be Alliance. Sadly, can't do cross-faction Island Expedition, which is weird. You can do that in like fucking battlegrounds and everything, but Island Expedition, that's for some reason a big no-no. I only got room for 2, so if anyone is VIP, they obviously get prior invite. I'll join. That will be Muton. I don't have a speed set on this this low-level tune. High-level tune. Fuck, did they move Borales upstairs, didn't they? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, whisper me if you want to join in. Let me see. I have some items already for my expedition. I gotta get rid of those. I should also. I'm gonna spend some of my currency. What boxes do we have? Oh, we got Molten K box. Ooh, Rotting Mire. It has the blade, dude. It has the blade. Fuck it. We're going big dick. Come on. Please. God damn! Razor and belt is not that bad, but no fucking weapon. No! It's not too bad. Play this in big ticket item. It is. I like it, dude. Fuck you. Let me see. Muton is in. I'm going to invite you, Muton. Someone else whispered me. Hold on. What the fuck is this? Yes, yes, yes. Get away. Remove. Tom is in the way. Sylvanas. You can only get 2 boxes. Only had enough of those 2 epic boxes. They were big boy boxes. Okay, let me see. Race mode. 6 friends have loot race. Juan Dodo, Nexic, Snores, Muton. You're all getting fucked, by the way. It's insanely good, just not super expensive. Yeah, it's a great one. I love it. Okay, I go middle. I'm middle. Wait, what kind of... It doesn't matter what talent I am. Is the Northern King sword good nowadays? That's what I was talking about. The value has gone down on it. Like, quite a bit. But, it's still an easy sale. What the fuck? I go left. That means Muton goes right. Start? Oh, I didn't start to raise. My bad. Why the fuck does Nexic have the value from the last lack? We gotta cancel the race. Cancel the race. Start the race. You guys join in. Nexic, fix your shit. Yeah, you guys just gotta... Well, I can send invites like this as well. There we go. Did you update it? I remember... Yeah, I just updated now before I logged over Toon, so it should be all good. Do people from NA ever complain about transmog sales being slower or no? I don't think I found the right server yet. People complain about transmog selling slowly in NA, but people also complain about transmog selling slowly in EU. I played both NA and EU. Like, there wasn't any difference on NA compared to EU for me, because I played on the full pop realm on NA. Do you sell BOE rings? Only epics, usually? Ah, shit. Muton got a good weapon, man. Trident Barb. But that means the add-on can't pick up the Island Expedition loot that you get from completing the Island Expeditions. So I'm guessing the loot, the data from the loot goes through loot window. A lot of people like yourself say they get lots of sales every day, and I've had that before the War Within, but since then, mine have been all real slow. Nah, I mean, I've done good after the War Within as well, but right now, last week was okay, the week before that was good. So far, this week has been very bad. Very bad. Like, on most, if not all my realms, it's been kind of bad. But it's random. Like next week might be good again. But like WoW is at a awkward stage right now. Between seasons, it's I don't know how the general interest in the game is right now. Like I want to say that that is low. Like there's a lot of people that I know that's been watching me for like 10 years and they don't really feel it right now. That makes more sense, but that's probably more of a weekly thing. We're super late into the season for content, right? Yeah, like in general, you make the most gold when you have the most people playing the game. So whenever the game is good and have a high player base, you have more potential buyers. So yeah, start of a new season, pre-patch of an expansion, release of a new expansion, like as long as there's a lot of people online and playing, you're gonna notice more sales. Diablo 4. It's probably a good chunk of people playing that. GG boys. What is this Classic Plus people are talking about? Blizzard is doing a Classic Plus. You know, like the idea of an evergreen classic version of the game. So you're going to be playing Classic WoW, but Classic WoW is going to get new dungeons, new raids, new zones that was meant to be in the game, probably, in the past. An evergreen, what does that mean? That it's not going to end. It's not like a seasonal thing. It's like retail WoW, but in the classic universe, you actually get content updates to the classic expansion, right? And we're not talking about going into the Burning Crusade. We're staying in like Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms. Do you like it? I think it could be really awesome. That's like everyone, regardless if they play retail or if they play classic, everyone really wants a classic plus. The problem that Blizzard has, though, is that everyone has a different definition on what classic plus is, right? You can ask 10 people, what is classic plus to you? And you're going to get 10 different answers. Would that mean Mythic Plus and such in Classic? I think it would mean different difficulties in dungeons and also arena in Classic. Like a rated PvP and a rated or higher difficulty PvE content. I think they need to do that in some degree. Burnak, there's a lot of rings and necklaces and trinkets in the game that has a very high market value. They usually never sell for that price, but epic rings, trinkets, next they tend to sell. I just list them for like whatever, 10, 15, 20,000 gold. Classic Plus, probably not Snores unless the rewards are really badass. I hope they add transmog so I can gold farm in Classic Plus. I think they will definitely do like collection in Classic Plus. Right? Like we got in Wrath of Lich King with achievements. I think they want people to play like the collectors, because there's a lot of collectors in this game. And they know how popular collections are and how important it is to keep people logging in. So I think they will do some sort of collectibles. I haven't played a lot of Classic. Fucking hell, man. My max level was 52, but the amount of spells and global cooldowns on the classes, does that limit the ability to keep improving for higher difficulties? Like, Classic PvP is very simple. Because, like, not every class has an interrupt. Not every class has a stun, right? It's like, it's very simple, but you can really master. There's a big difference on a good warlock and an average warlock. But it's a lot more simpler. Like you can have I believe in my like that you can have more people can enjoy it and feel like they achieve something or they're okay at the game. Boom, 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 boom. How's your Friday, Bogey? You having a good one? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty good. Going back from the US in a couple of hours and wasting my time at the airport lounge back home. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, I'm getting like no loot directly. Never lucky. Why aren't you going to America for the Norway game, student? Pass. Do you know how expensive that shit is? It would be very cool. But it wouldn't be a smart financial decision. But aren't you at gold cap? In the game, I have tons of gold caps. Yes. UK Euros is next. That will be cheaper. I'm going to try to get a ton of games. I'm going to do like a 200 IQ tactic for the Euros. I'm going to jump on as many work trips as possible while the cup is going on, so that work pays for me to fly out. I saw TikTok by some Norwegians. They said to spend around 80k, like 80 to 120. There's a guy in my office. He watched the first two games and he spent like 95, I believe, in total. For 2 games and like hotel flights. And there's another guy who he spent way less because he got the tickets for almost nothing. He had like some fucking FIFA points or whatever the fuck he called it for from watching other games or some bullshit. That's insane. It's not even worth it. Yeah, I mean, some people have a lot of money though. They don't give a shit if they spend like $8,000 to get the experience. But for most of us, yes, that's insane. The druid I use for running dungeons are on a normal population server. Should I get the items over to high pop? I would 10 out of 10 times pick a high or a full pop, yeah. Do you think transmog sales are better in EU than US? Like, in general, yes. if you plan on playing on multiple realms. But if you're just gonna find one realm or two realms and stick to them, then US is fine. It's just as good. How are the poor countries meant to come and support their country? MasterCards, dude. Didn't go to the US for the World Cup. Got contract signed to import Tesla and other electronic car parts to Romania. Well, that's cool. Worry about it when you get home. Yeah, it's a problem for future you. 10 doubloons. Mutan got this from a box. I sold my last ones for an average of 95 gold each. Holy shit. Scary thing is, someone has 100% done that. What are you? Yeah, dude. Did you see the stats? I saw it on Reddit. The stats from Coachella. You know the festival? Because I think this was the first year, or one of the first years, where you can buy the Coachella tickets on like a down payment or some bullshit. And like half the people who went to Coachella, they couldn't buy the ticket straight up. They had to get it on a down payment, which is just like swiping a MasterCard, right? So most people can't afford that shit. Most people do it, I think. Yeah. The majority, definitely. Which should I do, RFK or RFD? Can't decide. RFD. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. They 10x the train prices to milk money out of the tourists. In Qatar, the trains were free. In Russia, 2018 too, from what I searched. Fuck yeah, America. I see the fixed expeditions. I mean, I've never had. When I did expeditions to test it, when they said expeditions were fucked, yeah, I noticed the expeditions were fucked as well. But since then, when I did it with 3 people, I had like they're fast, but I still have people saying that they're fucked. Well, the problem is that each state can do whatever the fuck they want to, Tobbs. Countries ran differently. No, not this one, see. Yeah, the event mobs give bagel, but we still finish the islands in just a few minutes. Yeah, but some of the services are also private, not run by the state or the government jobs. So it's difficult. Dude, still no loot directly from the island? Let's open up this box. What did I get? Oh, that's not bad. Fucking hell. Got a big boy weapon. Hey, all, how are you? Giggler, good to see you, man. Yeah, I got this bad boy. That's a good one. What else did I get? Rattling bone chest, rattling bone arm plates. Yeah. That wasn't bad. Nice! I don't care that much. I just like to complain here. I agree with you. Norway actually did something cool for this upcoming game. They were gonna show the game. Like you've been able to go to like Norwegian stadiums to watch the game, like on big screens, and then you had to pay like an entry fee to get in. And not everyone has the money to send like all of their kids and shit to something like that, and they would get sold out. But now they're gonna show it to everyone for free. It's gonna be like fuck, I don't know, probably gonna be like 50,000 people in Oslo watching that. Boom, boom. Is anything in Norway free? Nah, I mean, we tell ourselves that it's free, but we paid for it somehow. Boom, 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 boom. No, the stadium was cancelled, Tobbs, because they have to like put new grass for like a women's final cup game or something. I guess they never they didn't believe that Norway would make it this far. They didn't schedule that properly. Student, which dungeon do you recommend to fill up the auctionals? I like BFD, RFD, Wailing Caverns, and then I like Ramparts. I like Ramparts a lot, but you gotta... It really depends on your realm. There's other good dungeons too, but I would start with those. Legacy, doubloons, show them backpack. Makes it easier. Wait, you got loot muton? Let me see. What did you get? Oh yeah, that's fucking dog shit. Can you repeat the dungeons? Wailing Caverns, BFD, RFD, Ramparts in TBC in some realms. I like Sulfuric as well. Student High is the true best dungeon, Stockades. It's an absolute banger. I remember when you could transmog white and grey items, and we actually ran Stockades, and it was a lot of fun because Stockades gives you a lot of like really shit grey items. But they sold. They were like flying off the auction house. But it wasn't the best option out there by no means. But it was still fun. The Women's Cup typically filled 10% of the stadium capacity, so in that sense, it's kind of silly that they have to play at Ullevål. I do agree. But I feel like they kind of feel like they have to do it. They got to give them the same arena as the men, right? Like, it would look bad if they're like, well, you're not going to fill this shit up anyway, so here, play at this stadium instead. Is just to not look bad. 1000%. Wait, did you just make 99,000 gold from that drop, or is that the price I saw? They're inflated or something. Sorry if it's a dumb question. Brand new to the game. Well, this one weapon that I picked up has a market value of 99k, but it's actually 75,000 gold right now on my realm. I've never actually watched female football. Is it good? I was watching the Champions League final because there was like, I feel like there was 5 or 6 Norwegian females playing. There's a lot of like females from Norway playing in like top clubs, like Barcelona, Madrid, you know, like Chelsea, big clubs. But if you compare it to like men's football, it doesn't hit the same. The quality, obviously. I mean, men and females, they're built differently. Have you seen the dehumanized videos, dude, or is it too scary? The music video, I didn't know they had a music video. No, I haven't seen that. Could you compare the Champions League final to a men's league to give me an indication of the level? It is beneath the top league in Denmark, Sweden, and Norway for men. And those aren't great leagues. Like, if you compare it to, like, the league in England, Italy, Spain, you know? Hey, what's up, my dude? On disc, I'll see it when the full album is out. Then see. I love you, student. I love you too. Yes. Why not? Yo, student, what are you farming right now? What's up, dude? We're farming Island Expedition for some big boy transmog items. Oh, fuck, that's right. Event mobs. No, that's alright. What all-around class do you recommend when doing this kind of money-making stuff? A druid. It's always a druid. Like, druids are way ahead of any other class. I did get an item directly from Island Expedition, though. Not a bad item. If I were a girl, I would be your wife. That's interesting. I see. If my grandma had a dick, she would be my grandpa. But she doesn't. When farming the expeditions, you take everything that gives asterite. Usually, you would skip everything that's on the ground. You wouldn't loot any treasures or anything like that. It's a time waste. It's different now, though, because the event mobs doesn't give asterite. So now it makes sense to pick up the big asterite items on the ground. It's 2026. Anyone can be a girl if they want to. That's a fair point. Druids, you guys say, okay, what spec? 95% of the time you're going to be running feral. Some farms you want to go balance, but usually just feral. Because of the movement speed. They go zoom. Famous sentence from one morning show in the UK. If my grandma would have wheels, she would be a bicycle. Yeah, that's the Italian dude making food, right? I've seen that. That was funny. I laughed at that one. Yeah, that one is good. Like the face that he makes as well. That's too good. Difference between carbonara and a British carbonara. Holy lightning, goodbye neighbor tree. Well, lightning struck on your neighbor's tree? What the fuck, dude? It's kind of close. Good meowing. How's it going? I hate technology. I fucking love technology, dude. Why do you hate it? Imagine if you didn't have it. Everyone wants to be a fucking hipster and claim that everything was better without technology. Well, you try to live without it, and we'll see. You are the best, bro. My man. Appreciate that, Mono. Boom, 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 boom. Even priests use email now? They do? Holy fuck, they don't use ravens? I used to know people's phone numbers. I still know a bunch of like old phone numbers. When you had like if I wanted to call like the house of a friend of mine, like I still recall some of those numbers. I love it when it works, but everything in my smart home stopped working this week. Yeah, smart homes is kind of frustrating. Great in theory, but there's a lot of things that could go wrong. Oh, I got loot. I got loot. That's a big boy shield. Whoo! God damn. Nice. Wait! It counted my shield. That's kind of weird. That was a direct drop from the island and it got counted. And so did my headpiece. It did count my loot, Samnus. It was just low value, the other items. So it didn't pop up. Uh-huh. I talked to a priest earlier today, and she told me to just email her. Why the fuck were you talking to a priest, dude? Yes, no shadow. Wait, is Samnus not in the chat right now? Bum 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 bum. My dad passed away when I was in Iceland, so some things to fix up. No worries, dude. That fucking blows dicks, dude. You didn't tell me. I mean, not that I. Du förstår vad jag menar. That sucks, dude. Kondolerer. Working on my island expedition. You're also in island expedition, but as I said, it seems to be working. Yeah, I was about to say you didn't tell me, yeah, but like obviously, jeg hadde ikke regnet med at du fortalte meg at faren strøyk med. But that sucks, dude. Shit. Sorry to hear that, man. Fuck me. God damn. It's almost like priests are just regular people who still live in the modern world with technology. I have a friend, believe it or not, who is a priest. And I've known this dude for like almost all my life. And he's a priest. And it came out of the fucking blue when he said that he was going to travel to Denmark to go to Bible school. And I was like, I didn't know what to say. I thought he was fucking with me. And he now works as a priest. And this is the worst part. He's a Liverpool fan. So whenever he has like church duties, the days that Liverpool plays a game, he has his Liverpool jersey like under his fucking priest robe. Like it couldn't get any worse. Is it working properly though? I need more testing. It seems to be. It counts pets and yeah, I think so. It was like Mutton got an item, a blue item, and it didn't count Mutton's blue. The first item you got, Mutton. Are you sure you were in the lack or the loot race? Because I remember he got his. It didn't count. Yeah, it didn't count this one. That's why I thought it didn't work. But it's been counting items ever since. I was in? Okay. I don't believe you have a friend. Well, not anymore. Disgusting behavior. Do you confess your sins to your priest friend then? Trust me, he has more sins than me. That freaky fuck. But apparently people like him though, which I can understand because he seems like just like your normal everyday dude, and he can sometimes be kind of funny. So I guess that if you're gonna like have a funeral or get married or whatever, and you want to do it like you want to go to a church because it's like tradition more than religion, it would be like I can see how people would like to have a priest such as him. If that makes sense. I need better drops in this RFD. Only drop I've gotten is the Death's Head Vestment. Ooh. Bum, bum. When you get married, you choose your own priest from a spreadsheet. Does it say attributes and such? Funny. This is a serious priest. Very traditional one. I don't know. I guess you don't choose. How the fuck can you choose? Because my friend, he has like three churches, very small churches, but it's him and one other priest. And like those two priests have like three churches. But it's only them. Like, I guess you get the one that works that weekend, dude. I don't know. If you're poor, you can only afford very low skilled ones. And you want a premium priest. Let me see. I'm going to try another box. Come on, box. Make me proud. Boom! That's not bad. That's not bad, chat. Alright. Fuck, that's a bad price in my realm. These boots, holy shit, my last sale of those. We don't want to take a look at that. This headpiece is pretty okay. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I feel like the priest career isn't nearly as competitive as it could be. We need some ranks. There is like a high scepter priest, though, that is like in charge of all the priests. But there can only be one of those per region. I guess if we privatized churches, then we could be talking like competition. Fucking Mora Mage tried to steal my Oblivion gloves. I never ran islands. Is there any loot on the islands themselves? Every time you complete an island expedition, you have a chance at getting loot as a reward for completing it. Most of the gold and the items comes from spending the currency, though. But yeah, you do have a chance at getting loot directly from the island. It just lands in your bags when you finish the island. Like, you always get something, but usually you just get a bag of coins. And then you have that chance at getting loot, like armor and weapon as well. Boom. I had to switch from Twitch to YouTube. Twitch kept buffering. That blows. Dude, how can I get you a guide from Russia? What's up, dude? There's a lot of Russians. Well, not a lot, but there's a decent amount of Russians who have the gold guide. But they use some kind of fucking prepaid Visa cards. It's kind of like Iran, where like all credit cards are banned in Russia and Iran. So they get a hold of these like virtual or digital Visa cards that they use to purchase shit online with. There might be other ways as well that I'm not familiar with, but yeah, very difficult rotation on that class title. Got another shitty battle pet. I'm gonna pee while you guys finish the island. Hold on. You guys are not done yet? Slacking. Should my president disrespect Visa cards? Yeah, I don't think they like him. That's what the dads want. One button for single target and one for AoE. You're right. There's only dad gamers left playing TBC Anniversary, man. They need simple rotation. What happened to your Adventure in Mythic Plus title? Was it too difficult? GG? Haven't started it yet. I see. Too scary? I forgot to change this. This dude is still a Worgen, man. Kind of embarrassing. Shit. It's another case of technology letting you down, caveman. My real-life friend is coming back from Germany soon, and I'm not playing Mythic Plus with all the randoms. Wait, so you tell me that you're waiting until you can get carried? What a subtle way to ask me to boost you. Dude, I would have carried the shit out of you. In Mythic Plus as well as everything else. Like, you're the one waiting, avoiding the play until he can get boosted. I remember when I did Mythic Plus on stream in Dragonflight, and I had to carry all my viewers. Got like the 3k easily. Boom, 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 boom. I wanted to prove to people that I could play with everyone, regardless of how bad they were. 3.4, then my friends quit. You're doing it manually? I got 2 battle pets on this island. Fuck me. Dude, I'm dominating this lack. It's insane. Look at Mutton and the other guys. They don't stand a chance. Blue items are sold out. There's none left. People haven't worked on Trust Me yet with the production stuff, so I did literally 0 work today. Yeah, because you're new, so like, ooh, let's not give that to the new guy. Check the new top item. What did you get? Plunder heart. Oh, that one is cool. Yeah, that's the one that has a heart in the middle that's like pumping blood, right? Dead stream also. LOL also. Hey pleb. Pleasure as always, Zeus. If I get arrested and I get my one phone call, I'm screwed. I would suggest you to avoid getting arrested, man. Boom, 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 boom. In my challenge, you go back to 10 million gold. I finally reached 1 million in one of my servers. At 6 million gold now. Nice, good job. How you doing? It's Friday, so I'm great. And you? Gonna make some gold next week. DMF begins again. And you're gonna be fishing, I'm guessing? Streamer privilege? Boom, 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 boom. Not bad. Nice. Ugh. Ooh, I was about to click yes on that and get teleported out. Whew. Ba-da-da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Want to buy Expulsum? That shit is boring. Ba-da-ba-da-boom-boom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can you loan me 50 million gold? Dude, I have lent out... But just to people in chat, probably like 60 million gold. I haven't received back any of it. Which is, I kind of knew that for giving it out. And you're like the worst investment I could probably... Well, you make gold on flipping, so I guess not the worst. But you hate to farm. So it's like, if you don't have 50 million gold right now, how the fuck would you plan on returning the gold? Have you ever lent out gold to anyone in Echo Old Method? I've lent out gold to a guild that was attempting raid to world first. That was a long time ago, many years. Didn't get the gold back. But that was always a part of the agreement, though. Like, there was a chance. They were gonna do the race, and then they were gonna do boosts to get enough gold to pay people back, but they borrowed gold from a lot of people. So there was like a priority list. Lend me 5 gold, I'll pay back 6 next week. Deal. Yeah, but why the fuck would you need 50 million gold, though? Student, can you tell me how I can farm gold for midnight without midnight? What method would you recommend? If you're gonna do it solo, I would just spam Nax Ramas and an army of out for the war-torn scrap and lamented items. Ooh, I can buy another box, boys. Currently at 20 million. I think I need 1 million in each realm because I lost a lot of snipes because I had to withdraw from the guild bag. Ah, and then you weren't fast enough. Fuck, that was a bad box. Yeah, that's not ideal. I mean, these items will sell by all means, but... God. I should buy Midnight? Probably. Probably. Boom, 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 bada boom. Even though the balance sitting there, just haven't been arched yet. Bum, ba-da. Bum, bum, bum. I hate commercials. We all do. They suck. I should buy Midnight on my current EU account. Do you need to though? Next expansion release, I'll spend more time at release on fast selling stuff so I can chill later on. You're always chilling. Boom, ba-dum. GG, boys. Let's go again. No more ads. No more ads for you, buddy. God damn. See with the gifted sub to Caveman. Welcome back in, dude. Welcome. I'm too old to learn a rotation beyond swipe and tiger dash. You're sounding like Tidal right now. But you're right. Swipe and tiger dash is all you need if you want to make billions of gold. This is the best island. This island is so fast to finish. Well, it depends on the RNG with the mobs on the map. But Shadow's one of the more complex classes in TFC. Wow, you can't even say that with a straight face, dude. Thank you for that birthday present. I was worried I wouldn't receive anything this year. Yeah, I'm not sure if it actually is his birthday, but we're gonna roll with it. Today is a huge day. They finally removed the temporary red lights. I get home 10 minutes faster. Holy shit. Happy belated birthday then, Caveman. My main is an augment evoker. Is that super basic and easy rotation? I've never played one. As long as you're having fun. Fuck it. This Hopling pet isn't too bad, actually. This is the last island we have time for. Thanks, I've made it longer than both parents expected. That's kind of sad. Not kind of sad. That's pretty sad. Yes, very sad. What the fuck do you mean? You should punch your dad in the face. But yes, I like low floor, high ceiling classes. You like easy classes, man. You're only fooling yourself. Looks like I'm winning again. Why? I won last time, right? 1000%. I don't remember anyone else winning. Bum 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 bum. I know that already. I avoid melee and classes with pets on purpose, so not much choices left. So you telling me that you will refuse to summon a pet on your lock? GG boys. Oh, I got Fire King gloves from that. They didn't count in the lack though. Yeah. Some items are counting and some aren't. This was very good though. I got some good fucking loot from this hour of island expeditions. Nice. Mutter Juan. Cool if you guys join in. That was good shit. Made billions. Destro sacrifices it. Yeah, fuck him, caveman. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Like your enthusiasm about it, but you can't stop dead people. Oh, they're dead? I see. That's a good point. You outlived them, though. Fuck him. In Wrath of Lich King, I raided my Death Knight to Leech Gold and Gold DKPs from my priest, and I had some incidents like traps on Lich King because I didn't pay attention to my position. I see the class wasn't easy enough for you. Let me see. Loot race mode. Send invites. Oh shit. Oh. God damn. Whew. Boss says thank you. What feature does this lack have? It's just like Ludicrous Challenge. Race mode is the challenge mode. Right? So you have like this is loot race is just you doing it solo, and then a race mode is when you're doing it with people. Send again? I'm doing RFDs. I'm about to fuck you up. I thought it was first to 500k or something. No. Oi. The last time we talked was when he flipped a coin to decide if it would keep me or my brother. Your dad was a fucking idiot. There's no other way to put it. Fucking clown. A professional clown. Was the add-on? Is that the new add-on to replace Ludicracer? This one, replaces Ludicracer. It's called the Loot Race. Feeling good about these runs. It's finally time to get the rich purple, boys. Let's dominate. You need a new car or a motor B, yeah. What are you on about, Toms? How much is War-Torn scrap going for an EU? Ooh, I don't know. I haven't checked recently. Does anyone under auction has mounts they can check, or under mine exchange, I guess? He said he had a midlife crisis. Yeah, I need a cab or a motorcycle. That should fix it. Do you remember the WWJD movement? That doesn't ring any bells, no. Should I? I don't really follow along with these movements. The only movement I've really liked was the Free the Nipples movement. 127 on the EU. Does Loot Race not track herbs? It does. But you need to go into, like, probably enable, like, common items. And yet, you're wearing a shirt, shaking my head. What an awful time to check the stream. I'll try again later. Come back in like 2 minutes and we'll talk about a subject more suitable for your high class, you English absolute potato. WWJD in the 90s, or what would Jesus do? As a kid, I always asked, what would my parents do? And then did the opposite. What would Jesus do? That was a movement in the 90s in the US. Fucking Americans, man. What do you mean? This is the stupidest thing I've heard. Like, before you were gonna do something, you would ask yourself the question, what would Jesus do? Well, Jesus can't fucking relate, dude. Should I buy the latest iPhone? What would Jesus do? Huh. Well, he would probably make a constant pro list. Maybe. Snores. Well, to be fair, Apple is kinda like a cult. Kind of similar to the Jesus movements. I mean, I have an Apple phone, but I'm not a part of the Apple cult. I feel like I do agree. I see your point. I feel like Apple was more of a cult thing of hipsters in the past. Like back in the days when Apple products were like first came out, all the hipsters would get them. It would be like a hipster thing. Oh yeah, I have an Apple Pod, whatever the fuck they were called, a Macintosh. But not these days though. I refuse to get an iPhone. Holy shit, you're so cool, Snorris. You should write a Reddit post about it. Did you ever see the South Park Apple episode where they made it like that movie Human Centipede? No. I have not used an adult product since like 2010. What the fuck is an adult product? Like a vibrator? What kind of subject is this? Monchi, you gotta leave again and come back in another 2 minutes. Can't confirm the TBC tech didn't work out, so minus 60 plus are balanced. Did you try to flip tokens, or what are you talking about? Oh, you meant an Apple product, not an adult product. A huge difference, my friend. I already have the government tracking me. I don't need Apple to do it too. Yeah, because your Chinese phone, there's no way they're tracking you on that one, right? Last RFD run Briar Treaders and that's it. Instead, you should ask yourself, WWST, what would student do? And it will lead to nothing but success. Now we're talking this guy. Yeah. I'm on page with you. What would student do? It's the best, but if you haven't seen Human Centipede, you would not understand. Then I wouldn't understand. I have a UK-made phone. I only use UK-made products. I see. Yeah, that's great, dude. But, I mean, not even the UK is English anymore, man, so you're kind of fucked, dude. Probably wouldn't. I quote, suck that dick, yeah? See? Only leads to success. I boosted a Horrid tune for a farm, which is much easier on a Horrid. You spent 60 euros desperately trying to make gold. But no success? Google products. Good decision, Snorris, Great Britain. UK made phone, chips, etc. Taiwan is calling. I use both Android and Apple. Why the fuck do you have two phones? There's only two reasons. Well, there's only one reason for two phones. If you're fucking around with drugs. Why else would you have two phones? I try to emulate student, but I don't want to have sex with my sister every day. Yo, Alsacar, that's kind of fucked up. What do you mean by every day? Now it's just a Sunday thing? Off to work, peace. Have a good one, dude. That was another $100. Still no sword. Feels bad. I have two phones. One is my main, which is a Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, and a gaming phone. I've never heard somebody refer to their phone as a gaming phone. I mean, like, can't you play, like, all, like, app games on any phone? What do you mean? Seemed like it would be a stupid idea to develop an app that could only be played on a gaming phone. I couldn't find my phone earlier today, so I used my Android to call it to find it. You have a Find My Phone. Call of Duty Mobile is huge, student. Yeah, and it, like, Asia. They also play PUBG on a phone, but, like, come on. Jailbroken. I got a porn phone, which is the Google Pixel 16 Pro Porn XL Edition. That makes more sense, though. Like, if you think about it. Like, I would understand if people have a dedicated porn phone. If you got, a phone that you got from work, which is pretty normal these days, right? Work provides you with a phone. You don't necessarily want to watch the freaky shit on that phone. So you have, another phone that you use to, visit these Bible reading sites. But a gaming phone... I don't think people in the West understand how big mobile gaming is in Asia. That was literally my first reply to you was, yeah, in Asia. What do you mean? I just can't time it right. Try again. I got a work phone, but I'm not allowed to use it outside of work, which sucks. In Norway, that's not legal. Because if work provides you with a phone, that's a benefit. And since it's a benefit, you have to tax that. So you get a personal tax on you because work gives you a phone. And due to that, they can't tell you you're not allowed to use it for personal stuff. I only watch gospel videos on my phone. I leave my work phone at work. Well, I would too. I just don't pick up after work hours, usually. Sometimes I have to. It feels bad. I also play P2E games on my main phone while I'm playing Call of Duty Mobile. I feel very old, but what the fuck is P2E games? P2E. Player to environment. Fuck, I have no clue. Yo, Monchi, you're the youngest guy in the chat. What is P2E games? Play to earn. Pay to ejaculate? Play to earn. Are you 60? I'm starting to feel like 60. What do you mean? What are you earning? What does that mean? Give me an example. What is a play to earn game? I'm literally old enough to be your dad. What is play to earn? I will ask for you, student. Thank you. Gift cards. What the fuck do you mean? Do you live in India? What sane person would watch 7,000 ads and play a game to get a $5 gift card for Subway? I'm below 30 years old and I still don't know about to pay to earn. Atlas Earth lets you earn cash. ZBD Games earns Bitcoin. I used to make $50 a month on these when I was a teenager. It was dope. I made it $30 in those. I see. I see. Huh. But the economics behind this isn't very difficult to understand. For them to give you $20, you have to provide them with more value than $20 though. Probably speaking of a 10x. So if it's sustainable or considered a good way to earn, I highly doubt that. Just do outliner AI and code projects for £75 an hour. Yeah, I know some people that have they have a profession or a specialty and they make money off of AI stuff. I was reading this article about he was a doctor in like a certain field. Like he had like a certain specialization as a doctor, and he used like an app or a website to answer questions, kinda, to some AI bullshit, and he was making like fucking $80 an hour doing that. Boom, 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 boom. But I don't think most people can go on this Outliner AI and code. So they pull a Snorris instead. And fill out surveys for 25 cents. But the real question is, what would Jesus do in this situation? Yeah, I think he would say, fuck it. Lay down the apps. Good one, by the way, Tobbs. Good one. What is the best lamented item to gamble on from Old Nax besides the plants? That depends on your realm. Like, the thing is, a lot of people tend to aim for helm, shoulders, and chest, because those are the pieces that are, like, the most in demand, right? So sometimes you can make a fuck ton of gold by picking gloves or legs. But I would check the prices before I would do anything. And remember, price isn't necessarily the most important thing. You also want to take a look at competition. So let's say shoulders are 100,000 gold, but there's 20 people posting it. Chest is 90,000 gold, and there's 2 people posting it. I would much rather do the chest. Yeah, fuck it, caveman. Whatever works, man. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. It's not going my way so far in RFD. Like, I'm even losing to Mutton, and I've never lost a challenge to Mutton. It's kind of bad. Oh, do you get paid to play games? And Kalshi, you're gambling. The house always wins. My loot race is just not working. Have you updated? I have updated the add-on. Yes. It's working for everyone but you. What do you mean? But if white items are turned off and you're only picking up white items, like, what do you expect? Bum, 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 bum. I'm looting mobs now. Then I would recommend you to pick up items. I think I might have Dustin's favorite farm ever. I think so too. Which one is that again? I didn't lose yet, Stone. Should I bet on Norway for Sunday, my man Erling Haaland? Yeah, it's like 4 in odds. Do it. 4x your money. Yo, Blazer, appreciate the follow, dude. Bum. The old man with the snakes that you skin with loot boxes. The old man with the snakes. Talking about baby crocs? Old man with snakes. Four is kind of low though. It's easy win. Yeah, Norwegian defense isn't that good either, Tobbs. The save though. The save in the last game from Nilan. I was fucking sick, dude. Best defense is offense in our case. Are they crocs? Yeah, crocodiles. Baby crocs. Nah, he sucks, Tobbs. Won't be an issue. Yo, I agree. Martinelli's so bad, yeah. You have to drink a magic pot for the treasure box? Yeah. These shit, I don't have them on me. Tiny treasure finding pot. Oscar Bob is your best player? Wow. That's a horrible take. What do you mean? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Nobody plays ball like my cat. Nobody plays with balls like Monchi. I don't understand why you play with Sørloth rather than Sheldrup. I do agree that Sørloth has been bad, but I mean, he's been insanely good. He was one goal in the last round from being the top scorer in La Liga, dude. One goal, not this season, last season. One goal in La Liga. Like, he's been insane. And he hasn't been playing like 90-minute games either. So that's without playing 90-minute games. So he's extremely good, but he's been sucking donkey dick in the World Cup, I agree. Does Monchi really play with balls? Ooh, finally an item. Not a rich purple, but I'll take it because now I'm dominating Mutton. No, I'm just saying, like, when we've played not in the World Cup, but he's been putting in some sweet goals prior to the World Cup. But he sucks now, yes. And now is what counts. I agree with you. Like, I agree with you that he shouldn't be starting. But then again, the manager knows more than me and you. We're clowns in comparison. Unless you're Snorris, he's an expert at everything. Solo is your second best player, though, so you have to start him. You just said that Oscar Bob was the best. Where does that leave Holland? Almost everything, not quite. Really? Yo, Pork, my man. How you been, buddy? Thank you so much for the resub, dude. If he does dice, your country have the Pride Fest. If who dies? I don't think they do a Pride Fest if anyone dies. That will be kind of weird. Somebody dies? Fuck yeah! Let's do a Pride celebration. What do you mean? We might have one when Trump goes. Are you asking me like a general question if my country has a Pride Fest? Yeah, I mean, they probably do, but I have never seen one. I don't know where they do it. If they do it, but that's probably a thing. But it's not like you walk around the streets and you notice anything. I don't know. I haven't been on for a while, but damn, you've almost as much gray hair as me. Yes, I'm owning it now. I'm owning it. I had a serious talk with Monchi about how he was just now owning his boldness, and he encouraged me to own the salt and pepper hairstyle. Goldson, what's up, man? You had 100 mil yet? Wait, holy fuck, you do have a lot of gray hair. I haven't seen this before now. What? It's... Look, I took a shower after work today. So it's easier to notice it now. Also, I'm not getting a haircut until like next week. But is it gray? Undeniably. Yes. Prime George Clooney Inc. Exactly. Get some hair dye? How about no? Whenever you mention about having to take a shower, I wonder, do you have those non-slip things in your tub so that you don't slip in the shower? I know that was a serious question. That could have been an insult, like, haha, you're so old, student. You need non-slips in the shower. Of course I don't have fucking non-slips in the shower. I'm not 80. And I have a shower room. So, not like a traditional shower cabinet. Like you walk into a room and it has shower heads in it. Dye your hair blue and do the troll event. See, Monchi usually has good advice, life advice. He's like a life coach, but this whole Pride event is starting to get to him. He has a chair that he sits on. You're as grey as my 75-year-old granddad. Wait, is this the granddad that's also your uncle? shower room or a so-called bathroom, a Mr. Millionaire with a shower room. Look, I built my bathroom myself. It's not like it costs more money to put the shower in a separate location than the rest of the bathroom. What do you mean? It needs to go up on a wall. There needs to be tiles. My uncle isn't gay for me at all, and he's older than you. I don't see how age has anything to do with it. Mr. Chinese symbol, appreciate the YouTube sub. You don't need to be 80 to need all of this. I need it. I'm not 80. Yeah, but you have a like a physical handicap though. Right? I don't. So I would only need it if I was old. Several physical handicaps. Yeah. How rude. Say his name. How the fuck am I supposed to know your uncle's name? I don't know. You're English and you live in like the redneck city or place of England. So your uncle's name is probably fucking Daryl. I'm going to go with Daryl. Uncle Daryl. Oh, guess what was on the news yesterday? The news in US? I don't know. Probably something that Trump said. I don't live anywhere near London. Yeah, I remember Monchi told me you lived in like no man's land with a bunch of rednecks. Oh, Spurb is doing some pets. I live in a medieval town, not a redneck town. That's a fancy way of saying redneck village, man. Well, sure, we don't have electricity and live in camper vans, but it's vintage. We like it like this, student. Nope. Just like an iRobot, they have robots that fold your clothes. I've seen like celebrities walk around with like these Elon Musk robots, and they like carry their bags when they're like shopping. Fucking hell, man! Of course, like the rich, evil fucks are gonna get all the robots, and then they're gonna install the fucking attack mode application to them whenever that becomes available, and then we're really fucked. Like, you don't know how much deep shit we're in until the rich fucks having a mental breakdown. Like, you have Kanye West, like some fucking lunatic that has like 20 of these, and all of a sudden he decides that the entire world is after him, and he sends out his army of robots. Well, they're $20,000 for the one that folds your laundry and stuff, but like $20,000 is like 20 cents to a lot of people. What you watched vid yesterday and had to check it out? Hey, student, is there a steady farm that I can spam? Solo, if you have a lot of characters, you can do Nax Ramos. That shit has been good and steady gold for years, man. and will continue to be good for years because of the war-torn scrap, and the lamented will always be in demand. Bum, bum, bum. Does it make you sad that you pay more than that in tax in a year? No, I don't mind paying taxes. Like, paying the taxes itself, I don't really mind, but it does make me slightly irritated when I see what some of the tax money is going to. Like, that pisses me off. The general idea of paying tax is fine. Like, I don't give a shit. But I've seen what the tax money can do to certain people, you know? So, I don't want the alternative, living in the US and you're gonna give birth to like a child and you're in debt for the rest of your life, or your dad needs an ambulance and you're fucked. Right? So I don't mind, but like, we do some stupid shit with tax money. Let's change the subject before we catch a ban. Yes! Probably wise. So I don't throw out more examples of stupid ways to spend the tax money. Anyways, chat, are you all gonna see Odyssey, the movie? You fell asleep. I've never understood how people can fall asleep in their gaming chair at their computer. Of course. Yes, of course. What is that? It's a movie. A Nolan movie. I thought stream was on. Oh, because I said anyways. Are you guys gonna... Aha. I see. Did you see I Will Find You on Netflix? I'm not watching any scary shit, dude. Is Midnight Cloth or Skinning Dead? It's bad. It's great. It's not scary. Huh. What did you call it? I Will Find You. I Will Find You. Netflix. Oh, that's a Harlan Coben. I asked you if that was Harlan Coben and you didn't reply to me. I've seen like 5 of these miniseries on Netflix that is based on the books by Harlan Coben, and they're all like, they're really good. They're like complete mind fucks. I like him, dude. I haven't seen that one. I need to see it. Yeah, I liked all the other ones. There's some that are in like Polish and Spanish that I haven't seen, but every single one that's in English is really good. Really like him. Yeah, I believe you that it's not scary now. Bro, I just checked the cast of The Odyssey. Why the hell is Travis Scott in it? I think Travis Scott made music for the movie. There's a lot of controversy about the cast. A lot of people are calling the cast really woke. I think also Achilles is played by a woman. And if you've seen the Troy, was Brad Pitt. Obviously a man. Are you going to watch that with your wine and tacos? I always try to find a movie for my wine and taco Fridays. Because I watch like TV shows during the weekdays. But it's really hard to find a good movie. Even though I have like fucking 11 different streaming services, it's still tough to find a movie. What about Braconite Dragonflight Cloth? Depends on the price. I did it not too long ago, and it was like around the 30,000 gold per hour. That's if you have multiple characters. If you only have one toon that can do it, you won't achieve those numbers due to Dungeon Lockout. I watched the Avatar Fire and Ash last week. Once I finished Arrowverse in chronicle order, I'm going to watch the new season, Avatar The Last Airbender. I haven't seen the new Avatar movie. It's like over 3 hours long, right? I remember somebody questioned him about it. Like, why is it 3 hours long? Like, that was a bad thing. And his reply was something like, I don't understand. People can binge watch a TV show for 7 hours without any issues. But as soon as a movie is 3 hours, that's a huge mistake. And it's a good point. Let me know what you think about I Will Find You. Yeah, I'll watch it. But I'm rewatching Game of Thrones right now, so I gotta finish that. Boom. I remember this one time at Halloween, DD was gonna go as like one of the avatars, but he's so fucking short that I thought he was dressed up to be a Smurf. And he was really pissed. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I got saved by that pattern, man. Couple of shit green items. But the pattern... I didn't actually get any blue items, besides from the pattern. Like, usually you get a couple of those bad blue items, like the Briar Treaders and Death's Head Vestment and such. But this time, nothing. Do you think the avatars are hot, student? The blue dudes? Not really. Nah, not my vibe. Anyways, yeah, my runs are over, man. 8 minutes from 3 hours, though, so you guys are gonna give me shit. Anyways! Doesn't matter, because today is Friday, and that means there's wine and tacos to be consumed. Boys, appreciate you all watching. As always, hope you have a beautiful Friday. Bye. Bye. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Title sucks.